My name's Anthony McCosker. I'm a digital media and communication researcher at Swinburne University, and I'm Deputy Director of the Swinburne Social Innovation Research Institute. My research focuses on digital inclusion and social participation and how specific social media platforms, for example, affect the way that we can participate in society. My project was about developing a model for improving digital skills for older people. And instead of teaching them basic skills, we decided to throw them in at the deep end, get them to use social media and get them to make digital videos or digital stories. We used selfies early on in our project, trying to think of a way of getting our participants to talk to us about their anxieties and fears and problems that they had or challenges that they had with using digital technologies and in particular social media. This was part of a profile building exercise. We used selfies as a way of getting our participants to think about how they present themselves publicly. We had two groups, and we told one group that we were just practicing taking selfies, and we told the other group that these were selfies that were going to be used for their Facebook profile, to update their Facebook profile. And what was really interesting about this was, first of all, the reluctance to take selfies, to present themselves through an image, was much stronger in those that we told it was going to be used for Facebook than it was for the other group. We did give them both the option of using objects to represent themselves, and a lot of the participants did take that up. Some used umbrellas, some used their purse or something else that they had with them. And that work of standing in for them. First of all, probably a mix of both groups used objects as stand-ins. Some used umbrellas, some used their purse, some used other things that they had with them. But what was really interesting, I think, was the reluctance that was much more pronounced with those who were thinking about this as going to Facebook. Now, what that told us was that the selfies themselves were being experienced as something that was anxiety-provoking, but only when it was about the way that was shared socially. So it gave us a really good in-point for discussing those anxieties, and in particular the kind of data and digital anxieties that address the way that we share our aspects of our personal information or self publicly. Selfies are really useful as in all sorts of ways as a research device. The way that we thought that they were really useful was as a heuristic device. So it was as a tool to get at some of those aspects of the way that we connect with others. And I think that's really the crucial part. So when we take a selfie, we have to imagine that we're interacting with someone, that we're presenting an aspect of ourselves to someone else. So in our case, this was really useful for understanding digital literacy, digital skills, and those challenges and barriers that actually make it hard for some people to use digital technologies to connect with others.